Revolver. The revolver is a ranged firearm that deals 25 damage per shot and 37.5 headshot damage. It holds 6 rounds and is probably the first weapon you'll ever find, which is why it is one of the weaker weapons. You can find the revolver in common, good, iron, and hot chests, from the pelt trader, or as a starting weapon with the Ranger class. Spear. The spear is a melee weapon with extended range, allowing you to poke enemies from far away. It deals 25 damage per hit, with bonus class values such as 32.5 with Brawler class, and 40 with fully boosted Berserker class, and it attacks every 0.5 seconds. You can find the spear in common, good, and iron chests, and it can also be obtained from the pelt trader. Rifle. The rifle is a ranged firearm and does 60 damage. If you find this very early, you can easily save all 4 kids. You can obtain rifles from rare chests, points of interest, the pelt trader, or as a starting weapon with certain classes. Morning Star. The Morning Star is a heavy melee weapon and looks like a mace. It deals 70 damage per hit, making it one of the highest single-hit melee weapons available. You find it mainly in gold chests. Poison Spear. The Poison Spear is a melee weapon that applies poison to enemies. It has the same base damage as the spear, 25, but this time it inflicts poison damage over 3 seconds after hitting an enemy. You can find it in frog chests or by fishing at the frog pond. Chainsaw. The chainsaw is a melee weapon that deals continuous damage while active and doubles as a forest destroyer if you really hate trees. You can obtain it from ruby chests. Kunai. The kunai is a throwable ranged weapon with 100 kunai uses when picked up. It does about 35 damage per hit. You can find kunai in ruby chests or through the assassin class Riot Shield. The Riot Shield is a defensive weapon that reduces damage taken. It is usually hated on because it is considered a bad drop from ruby chests. And of course, it can be obtained from ruby chests. Tactical Shotgun. The Tactical Shotgun is a ranged weapon with multiple pellets per shot. It can easily one-shot enemies. However, the ammo used for the Tactical Shotgun can be very expensive. You find it in ruby chests or through the workshop. Scythe. The Scythe is a melee weapon steals health. It only needs 10 hits to regenerate to full health and has one of the best damage per second for a melee weapon. You can obtain it from the Vampire chest. The Obsidian Hammer is a melee weapon that deals 70 base damage per hit and has a special explosive effect. After filling its charge bar, it creates a small explosion that deals 50 to 60 damage to nearby enemies. With class buffs, the hammer's base damage can increase significantly. You can only obtain it from Obsidian chests, crafted at a Meteor Anvil during the Meteor event. Crossbow. The crossbow is a precision-ranged weapon, so you'll need to have good aim to use it. It does about 30 to 40 damage per bolt. It fires bolts with unlimited reserve ammo and is found in hot chests in the volcanic biome. Wildfire. Wildfire is a throwable fire weapon that applies burn damage over time. It summons a pool that looks like lava and does damage when stepped on. It can be found in hot chests dropped by the Cultist King or obtained through the Fire Bandit class. Infernal Sword. The Infernal Sword is a melee weapon found in volcanic biomes. It does 40 damage per hit and has a flame effect which does 10 damage. It is one of the favorite weapons of many players. You can obtain it through the sacrifice in the Volcano Infernal Crossbow. The Infernal Crossbow is a ranged weapon that fires arrows with unlimited reserve ammo. It does 55 damage per bolt and it also has a flame effect like the Infernal Sword. You can find it through sacrifices in the volcano as well. Ice Sword. The Ice Sword is a melee weapon found in snowy biomes. It deals 70 damage and applies a chill effect to enemies. It is the icy counterpart to the Infernal Sword. You obtain it from ice chests in polar bear caves. Frozen Shuriken. The Frozen Shuriken is a ranged throwing weapon with 70 shurikens upon obtainment and applies a chill effect. You find it in ice chests or via trick-or-treating. Laser Sword. The Laser Sword is an alien melee weapon that deals 25 base damage, 30 damage when fully charged, and up to 39 damage with class buffs, and it uses the Alien Tech Energy Bar. You obtain it from broken UFOs, mothership UFOs, or alien chests. Laser Cannon. The Laser Cannon is a ranged alien weapon that deals 70 damage per shot, with class buffs that can increase it further. It fires a high damage blast that affects multiple enemies. This weapon can be found in alien chests, broken UFOs, mothership UFOs, or as a starting weapon with the Cyborg class. Ray Gun. The Ray Gun is a rapid-fire alien ranged weapon that deals 10 damage per shot and 15 damage on headshots. It consumes about 10% of the Alien Tech Energy Bar per shot and can be found in alien chests, broken UFOs, mothership UFOs, or as a starting weapon with the alien class. Katana. The katana is a melee weapon exclusive to the assassin class. It's essentially a cosmetic reskin of the spear, and it deals 25 damage per hit with the same 0.5 second swing rate. However, it looks cooler, of course, and you spawn with it automatically. Trident. The Trident is a rare melee weapon obtained only through fishing, especially in bone ponds. It deals 36 base damage per hit, and when used with class buffs, it can deal 46.8 damage with Brawler or 57.6 damage with a fully boosted Berserker class. It swings every 0.6 seconds, and is the perfect weapon if you want to rule the sea. Blowpipe. The blowpipe is a ranged weapon that shoots poison projectiles. Of course, it does poison damage over time and can make a good combination with other weapons. While it does its poison damage, players can obtain the blowpipe by fishing, from frog chests, or through class perks. Vampire Scythe. The Vampire Scythe is a melee weapon associated with the Vampire class. It deals 45 damage per hit and swings every 0.7 seconds. As you fight, it fills a blood bar, and once full, it regenerates health. About 30% of your health is healed and 40% with a level 3 Vampire class. It is a very powerful starting weapon. Snowball. The Snowball is a limited ranged weapon obtained from cold chests. You get 40 snowballs at acquisition and is primarily used to slow enemies, especially in snowy biomes. And that is every weapon in 99 Nights in the Forest explained. Let me know in the comments what I should explain next. Also, if this video helped you, please show support by hitting that subscribe button. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.